It's always a terrifying situation for the over 80 pupils of the community each time they have to cross this dilapidated makeshift bridge to and through the only basic school in the area.
I feel so scared.
You feel scared?
Yes, because last time me and my sister was crossing the bridge and my sister fell into the water, so I feel so sad. Please, I want them to come and correct the bridge for us because the bridge is so terrible.
We have one school in the community, the only school in the community, and because the bridge is broken, children are not able to go to school. There's a population of about 80-90 students in the school, children in the school, but when it rains, only about 20 or 10 show up, which is very disturbing. Mothers are scared, children are scared to cross this bridge, and we are in the raining season. So the situation will be getting worse, and we are very, very concerned. We are very, very worried.
We had to pause the interviews at this moment because it was just about raining. The incomplete concrete and makeshift wood bridges are self-help projects by the community members. They appeal to authorities and humanitarian organizations to support them to complete the bridges.
We pray that you guys will help us, and I want you out there to help us to construct this bridge for us so we can go to school, educate these children so that they become a great leaders in future.
Municipal Chief Executive for the Nsawam Eduedru Municipality, Isaac Boabing, explains how the bridge will be fixed.
This is a community self-help project. So they have a budget allocation, which is a self-help project allocation. But if it is fund is not available, what we have to do is to review the budget. We are about to review budget. So the assembly member quickly should write, as a matter of urgency, should write in the form of a request to the assembly, so that if the self-help support cannot fix it for them, we'll inculcate it in our review budget.
Metro News and Community Watch will follow up and keep you updated. From Nsawam, this is Gabriel Ni Obodai Togwa report.
A situation in dire need of a fix. Still staying in the educational setting, headmaster of Isitari Junction DA Basic School in the Greater Accra region, Jonathan Tete Kublenu, is calling on authorities to attend to the infrastructural challenges confronting the school. Tete Kublenu was speaking at a donation of educational materials by the Haga Dake Ministries.
The gesture by the Haga Ministries follows a plea by the Sutwari Junction DA Basic School for infrastructural development, as it is inundated with several challenges, such particularly the lack of classrooms. On hearing of their plight, Haga Ministries, a non-governmental organization, supported the school with school bags, uniforms, shoes, and many more learning materials. Haga is the founder of the foundation.
Yabotai no by the Yamin so as they buy no money jepa. Yes, any J send your musi receive ye. Yamin shrawum. Na Hegadaka dear see any soon say, I fear dead must and fear away a nimi. A bay Yakuma so dear senka ye bet to me. And Yanka see a Juma.
The headmaster of the school, Jonathan Tete Kublenu, was grateful to the foundation for the support and called on authorities to come to their aid.
Because of the law, they don't have the law, the movement of the, the computers is giving them a lot of challenges. But so you see that teaching is going on all right, which will be more of a theoretical than the practical. Yes. But they are doing their best. The ones they will be able to convey, they convey to classes and people.
Now, away from that, some 9.1% of agribusinesses were reportedly closed down, with an additional 30.7% also closed during the partial lockdown in Ghana last year, bringing to a total of 39.8%. These were contained in a summary report on the impact of COVID-19 on agribusinesses in Ghana by the Ghana Statistical Service in June 2021.
This research was founded by the German Ministry of Economic and Cooperation and Development and implemented by GIZ in partnership with the United Nations Development Programme. It said the study used telephone interviews to collect data from 8,000 agribusinesses across the country on input and revenues by sources, labor by sex and category of workers, so social security and tax payment, labor layoffs, wages by category of workers, financial inflows, access to credit, and modes of access to market. The report said the survey was to advise the government and other stakeholders comprehensively. It said the objective of the survey was to examine the regional lockdown effect from the context of the description in the global and regional economies on turnover, labor force, purchasing power, demand and supply of products and services within the agribusiness channel.
In other news, the Ghana Shippers Authority has organized a seminar in Tamale to sensitize key stakeholders along Ghana's trade transit corridors. This program is a part of activities initiated by the GSA aimed at facilitating transit trade and making Ghana's corridor more attractive and competitive to our neighboring landlocked countries. Our Northern Regional Correspondent Al-Hassan Baba filed this report read to you.
Transit trade has over the years become a significant component of Ghana's seaborne trade and has delivered tangible benefit to the economy of Ghana. As a result, the Ghana Shippers Authority has taken several steps, which includes agreement with neighboring landlocked countries and sensitization workshops for transit drivers and Transit Shippers Committee to champion the facilitation of transit trade through Ghana's corridors. In spite of the measures, feedback from the Ghana Shippers Authority's e-platform system for monitoring non-tariff trade barriers along Ghana's major corridor and quarterly fact-finding trips have revealed several road governance challenges, which has necessitated the sensitization program with the Ghana Police Service.
From Tema to Hamley, we have 55 barriers, okay, manned by the police alone. You have another 9 by customs. You have another 2 by Forestry Commission. You have another by immigration. Okay, this is apart from the 4 axle-load stations on the corridor. And so you realize that for any haulage truck driver who is cutting cargo from Tema to say Bobo Dioulasso, he would have to stop so many times. Now it is the worry is not the number, just the number of times they have to stop. The concern mainly is what goes on at these stops.
National Director of Operations of the Ghana Police Service MTTU, Chief Superintendent Dr. Basu Mensah, who was present at the event, had this to say.
Together with the Ghana Shippers Authority, those people who are manning our routes, those people who are checking our routes, we have come together to educate, sensitize, and create the necessary awareness so that they will be imbued with the procedures through which they can guard the road so that it will not affect trade and transit.
The Ghana Railway Development Authority has organized a stakeholder engagement debate with the chiefs and people of Akwemu in the eastern region to reveal how the completion of the Tema to Mpakadan railway route would bring economic benefits to the people. The Chief Executive Officer of the authority, Yao Owusu, while speaking at the debate, said trading activities along the stretch will boost economic activities in the land of Akwemu.
Farmers and market women will be able to transport their harvests and produce to major market centers. It will also create job opportunities for the youth of Akwemu. And also, most importantly, we can set up some commercial centers along the railway line to create jobs, factories for the community. It's very important to note that this line is the beginning of the interconnectivity railway project between Ghana and Burkina Faso. The line is also part of the intermodal transport network in Ghana, and therefore the Ministry of Railway Development and the Ghana Railway Development Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Transport, will continue to explore many economic and business avenues to optimize the use of this huge investment to support the overall transformation of Ghana's economy.
Yao Obusu ending news on this morning. As always, you can enjoy more news at 12 p.m. on Newsbeat, at 4 on News Flash, at 7 on Newsnight, and at 10:30 on Newsline. Thanks for listening in, and until next time, I am Kojo Nyantechi Cranton. Make a lovely day. Back to you, Bright.
I was waiting for that. Make a lovely day.
Make a lovely day, you know.
Monday, new week, huh?
Yeah, a new week.
World Blood Donors Day.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's your blood type?
I am O positive.
You're O positive?
Oh, yeah.
Universal donor? Brother, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Okay, so that's why I feel Metro TV. And I'm Bryce now for CMD. And this is This Morning. We're back from the break. More.
Masa, tam Maria, I'm kind of coffee. I am doing more budget bonnet. Have a beer, you can have a beer, right? Number 7 shared by one of your born with your body.
HD logo the bottom. Where you say HD local channels na mo hero. And so pictures here clear. E 5 times better. As in other channels that could be show hormone. So go dey mention mon tram rock why.
Oh, what a pictures.
What a picture. What you AD plus decoder or multi TV and now natural agent PR natural local channels now HD the here so better
star 879 hash
numbers from Kubo box and now the advert AD channels now.
Get an HD Plus decoder from now till the 9th of August for just $89.99 Ghana cedis and enjoy 3 months free subscription. Enjoy all the excitement and live sports action in the HD Plus Air Bosso Philly promo. Promo lasts from 7th June to 9th August 2021. Visit hd-plus.com.gh or call 024-243-9872 for more info.
Half a nose for good things.
Blood gives life. Blood is very important. Let's donate blood to save lives. On Saturday, June 19th, 2021, Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM humbly invite you to be part of blood donation exercise at the premises of Metro TV, close to Alisa Hotel on Dr. Isert Street at North Ridge in Accra. The exercise will start at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is in commemoration of the World Blood Donation Day. Join us save lives as we donate blood for the Blood Bank. This exercise is in partnership with Blue Skies, Pharma Nova, and 3Fair. Share to save a life.
There's a place for people like you.
Welcome back. You're still live on Metro TV, and this is This Morning Live on DSTV channel 277, on Facebook at Metro TV Ghana. Same handle on YouTube, Metro TV Ghana, and on Twitter it's a Metro TV G8. So today is World Blood Donors Day, and here at Metro TV, Original FM, we are donating blood on Saturday, the 19th of June 2021. But we are going to have a conversation this morning with Dr. Delis via Zoom for to tell us more about what exactly it means for today being the World Donors Day and what we are to expect come Saturday, the 19th of June 2021. Good morning. Dr. Delis, good morning. Okay, so I'm having a kindly check your sound. Let's have a good conversation about blood donation here in Ghana. So if you can hear me again, come back to you, Dr. Delis. Good morning to you, Dr. Delis. Okay, all right. I'll go back to Dr. Delis very soon as we try to fix the sound for a very good conversation on what the World Blood Donors Day really means to us here at Ignite Media. That has Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM, among many others. Okay, so I've also been joined in studio by, let me see, by Madam, I hope I'm going to get the name correct, Hilton, is that correct? Madam Hilton Dana Ajeli. Oh my God, I need to be giving some cuckoo this morning. Madam Hilton Dana Ajeli, good morning. And so she is the manager for business development and operations at Alliance Insurance here in Ghana. Welcome this morning.
Thank you.
And we are talking about motor insurance.
Yes.
Great. But today is World Blood Donors Day. Are you looking forward to donating some free blood? Or you have your own religious beliefs in?
No. I mean, I think blood donation is a good thing. So anybody who has the capacity to do that should do it. It's a good thing to do.
It's a good thing to do.
It's a good thing to do.
Great one there. So there you have it. If you're out there and you think, Charlie, you can do that, just walk to any laboratory at all. Tell them it's Blood Donors Day. My blood is overflowing. Take some, okay? Take some. Yes, welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
Now, let's talk about motor insurance.
Yes.
Last week we spoke about life insurance. Today is about motor insurance.
Okay.
Is it just about cars?
Say that again?
Is it just about cars?
So basically, yes. So your motor insurance is about vehicles. So when you say cars, you're talking about a certain model of cars. But when you say vehicles, then it's all encompassing. So you're talking about anything that we use on the road that is propelled by an engine. So you'd find your motorbikes, you'd find your mopeds, so the 3 wheels, which we call the Boakye. Then you would find your saloon cars, you would find your trucks, you find your buses. Then we also go on to find the special types which we use on the construction sites. So all those ones are encompassed under the motor insurance.
So I intentionally said cars because I've never heard anybody say I'm going to insure my motorbike or my Boakye before. So tell me about that.
Okay, so under the law, once you have a vehicle, then it needs to be insured. So whether it's a motorbike, whether it's your Boakye, ideally, or the ideal situation is that it's supposed to be insured by motor insurance, by insurance company. So the thing with motorbikes is that those who own private motorbikes, they insure it. But with a group like the Okadas, it's difficult to say for them because we cannot say that it's an organized group. I don't know, some of them do not even have a vehicle registration, so like they do not have registration numbers. So it's difficult to tell whether they're registered, and if you're not registered, then you can't have insurance because we need the
data.
Yes, to do the insurance. And so ideally they should, but I can't say what the situation is presently.
But why should I, in the first place, insure my vehicle? I mean, it's mine. It was money I used to buy. If it gets fault, I can buy another one. So why should I insure my vehicle in the first place?
Okay, so maybe for you who has money to buy, you may think that you don't have a problem. But there may be the person who doesn't have money to repair their vehicle. And it's not even mainly about you. It's about the third party or the third person. So let's say if you came to an insurance company to have an insurance, between you and the insurance company are the primary parties to your insurance contract. Now, anybody else outside that insurance contract is a third party. Now, so the third party who you may injure or who you may kill as a result of driving your car or whose property you may damage, they are the main interest of the law. So basically, it's not so much about your car, but it's about the third party on the road who may suffer some injury as a result of your usage of your vehicle.
All right.
So that's basically what motor insurance is about, the third party.
So it's not just about the fact that your car has been stolen or you crashed and managed to repair, but rather if there's a third party involved, it gets to be sorted out.
So the law basically covers the third party. Then insurance companies provide an enhancement. So the enhancement is what will go on to cover you. So that's when you have your comprehensive insurance, which will go on to cover your car for accidental damage on the road, when you knock somebody, when you bump into somebody's car, those kinds of things. That will cover your car. So there's the third party part where you're covering other people, which the law takes care of. And then the enhancement is that your car is then now taken care of.
So now the enhancement is like a top-up.
Yes,
for what the law actually requires.
Yes, so it is a top-up. So your third-party insurance will be the basic insurance, which covers everybody else but you, and then your comprehensive insurance will be your top-up or an enhancement, which will, in addition to covering third parties, cover your car. So
what really goes into insuring one's car or one's vehicle? Let me put it that way.
Okay, so basically, the main things we are looking at is the usage of your car, because in Ghana, motor insurance is tariffed. So when I say it's tariffed, it means that our insurance regulator says what you can charge for your vehicle. And the main classification is based on usage. So if I have a private car, my classification is different from somebody who's running a trotro or a taxi or a commercial vehicle or using it to cart goods. So basically that. Then also we are looking at the value of your car. So if you want to do comprehensive insurance, we need to take into consideration the value of your car. On the third party side, which the law takes care of, it's a basic cost which cuts across based on the usage of the car. So if I have a private car, you have a private car, we literally pay the same insurance, minus our discounts if we've gone a year without making any claims, but the price will be the same. But if you want the enhancement that goes on to take care of your car, then that's when we need the value of your car to be able to determine what premium or what price you have to pay.
You mentioned value of your car for about 2 or 3 times. So it makes me want to ask you, like, I mean, the amount of money I pay to insurance company, does it, in my car is private car, maybe the latest SUV in town, it's expensive. Does it go up or is it less? Depending on whether it's brand new or it's worth $100 million. How really do you price the cars or the vehicles?
So, like I said, it's based on the usage of the car. And because it is tariffed, for every category of use, there's a price that we charge. So let's say for comprehensive vehicles, you charge 5% of the value of your car plus other charges.
5% of the
5% of the value of your car. So your basic premium will be made up of that 5%, including a third-party component, which is the basic insurance part, and then there are other charges, which include regulatory charges and all of that. So the reason why I say the value of your car is that if your car costs 100,000, 5% of that, that's 5,000, before you add your other charges. If you've had insurance for more than 1 year, you haven't made a claim, you're entitled to a discount every year.
Or the percentage of discounts?
So like 25% to start with.
25% to start with?
To start with if you have a private vehicle. So bear in mind that insurance is a contribution into a pool. So we are saying that, okay, we're collecting money from a number of
like
people. Kind of thing.
Okay.
And we're saying that we anticipate that during the year, a certain number of people will have claims or an accident or an incident. And out of that pool of money, we will take to repair. So think about the fact that you're paying 5,000 cedis for your car, which costs 100,000. Definitely your 5,000 doesn't give you 100,000 when you have a claim. So let's say if you have a claim which is a total loss, your vehicle is totally destroyed. I need to pay you 100,000.
Yeah.
So where will I get that from? So it is from that pool. And so the idea is that we don't expect everybody to have an accident at once. So when you do, you take out of that pool to pay. Now, the pool needs to be managed properly so that at each point in time, you will be able to pay out the losses that come. If we do not manage the pool properly, what we will do is that what we have found in the market these days is that people charge less premiums because of competition. Because clients come to you and say, okay, I went to company A, they gave me this much, give me the same or reduce it, and then they're kind of playing you against each other, and then you're giving them less premiums to pay. What that means is that you're contributing less into your pool.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start getting hit with claims, then you get to the point where you can't even pay claims anymore.
But is that where, I mean, we the customers or with the client are supposed to be careful? Because anything that comes cheap has expensive result for you to pay. Because you might end up paying, let's say, 500 Ghana cedis as a premium, and later on you come back for claims and there's no money to be given to you. Whose fault is it then?
So customers really do not think about that. For them, if they come to you and say, give me less for the price of this, and you actually give them less, in their mind it means you have the capacity to give them less. So when you do, then as the company, you should know that when the loss comes, it is on you. Bear in mind, when a customer comes to come and take the insurance and they're pleading for you to bring down their premium, it's in a nice voice, they're cajoling, But when it's time to pay a claim and you say to the same customer, because I paid you, you paid less premium and I'm unable to pay
this amount of money,
it is not a nice conversation.
But then, before they even start paying the money as an insurance, do you let them understand that this amount of money you are paying when you need something, so you're going to get? Do they understand what it means or what the returns will be?
They do. So you'd find that I think that because motor insurance is compulsory, everybody in Ghana needs to have motor insurance. So everybody, once you own a vehicle, you are aware to a certain extent of motor insurance. Now, as to whether people know what goes into a premium calculation or the dynamics that goes on in the background, I think that we are still getting there. A lot of education still needs to go out for people to kind of understand what goes into the money they're giving the insurance company and then what they should expect back when they have a claim. We are still in the process.
I'll let us speak about motorists and what they're supposed to do as well. I mean, when it comes to them also having to insure their motorcycles and all that. But before then, have you recorded any suspicious claims where someone will come and tell you a story that doesn't even make sense yet because they want to make a claim?
Yes, so fraudulent claims they're worldwide. It doesn't pertain to Ghana alone. So people make fraudulent claims all the time, and it's for several reasons. So for economic reasons, maybe just for the fun of it, maybe just to do something fraudulent, but we get fraudulent claims all the time. So that is why when you come to an insurance company to make a claim, we ask you to fill out a form. When you fill out the form, we, by virtue of the way you answer the questions, we are able to tell the chronology of events. People sometimes do not even know why they're filling the forms. They think it's too much trouble. But when the accident happened, I wasn't there. But my specialist will be able to tell from what you have written.
So a bit of psychology in there, huh?
Yeah, so you can, some of them, when you just read, you're like, okay. And then by the time you say, okay, I want to go further to see your car or your police report or where the accident happened, then you're able to put pieces together. Sometimes the insurance company will pay, sometimes they will not pay. And if we will not pay, we usually give good reason. We will let you know X, Y, Z are the reasons. And when we ask for documents, so when you fill out your form nicely, we ask for you to add documents to it. So this is all supposed to help for us to draw a conclusion that this is indeed a valid claim. Sometimes we'll go a step further to appoint a surveyor. So a motor surveyor is like a professional who knows how to deal with vehicles. So he can go and have a look at the car. So you know the way when you have an accident, the policeman can come. Even when you've moved your vehicles, they can still see it. So all of that. And so when we ask for supporting documents, it's all to help us to make a conclusion about the validity of the claim.
Of the claims. Great. Let's now talk about our famous Okada. Yes, and also the newcomers on the street, Boakye. Are you recording insurance from them? Are they coming in to insure their motorbikes and their Boakye and all that? Is it happening?
Okay, so I can only speak for what I know.
Yes, from your point.
Yeah, so like I said before, you need to have your motorbike registered to be able to get insurance. So if you do not have registration like DVLA documents, you cannot insure your motorbike. For the motorbikes, for the Okada, I am unable to say. I don't have any Okada clients on our books in Alliance. We do not.
You don't have any Okada clients?
Not that I know
but
of.
But they have people who own private motorbikes?
So we have private motorbike owners, but Okada, we do not. I do not have knowledge of any Okada that's registered with us. So you would have private courier services. So that's different from the Okada.
Yeah.
Yeah. So private courier services, yes, they have all their documentation, everything is fine. You can insure them. But Okada, not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Yes.
How about the Pragia?
Not that I know of either.
Not you know of either. But yeah, they are on our street, so.
Yes, I mean, so it's a matter of enforcement. You need to be able to, because ideally it's illegal. And we cannot support an illegality. And so that's the first thing.
So the mere
once
fact that
legalized,
once come and tells you that I'm approaching Okada, that's a loan, doesn't permit the person to be
because
to be
it's
insured.
an illegality.
Okay,
and then
all right.
we cannot support an illegality. So once the country's position on Okada is clear, this is something that is now legal, they're licensed in this way, then we can go to the next step of saying, okay, we will provide insurance for them.
Yeah.
But at this point, the position is not clear and we are unable to provide the needed support.
All right, okay. Now, let's tell people the reasons why they have to get their vehicles insured. I mean, this morning, if you have a new car there and you are thinking of, cruising in town, give me a reason why I have to go get my vehicle insured.
Okay, so the first thing I'll say is that you need to satisfy the law. So that's why the police stand by the roadside and they ask you for your insurance documents. Because they need to make sure that when something happens to somebody else, you have what it takes to take care of the person. So let's say that you damage somebody's vehicle or somebody gets injured or dies. The police or the law says that the person needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
If it is you, you can decide that, okay, I'll repair my car later. But if you've damaged somebody's property, there needs to be funds to take care of that. And so that's the first thing, to satisfy the law. Secondly, is to take care of yourself. So you've bought a vehicle. It's such an investment. And what you have to do is protect your investment. You know how driving on our streets are tight corners, the trotros are doing their thing, the taxis. There's always that scratch, a dent, those things.
You mentioned the potholes on the streets.
Potholes, all those things. And so my advice is, if you have spent so much to buy your car, then you need to add that little top up to be able to protect that investment. Because then what's the use? Some people say, I have money to repair it when it gets damaged, so I don't need insurance. And so I'll just take the basic. But if for you, it will take something out of you to fix your vehicle when it gets damaged, then you are the one who needs comprehensive insurance the most. Because a rich person can go and repair, they have the money available to repair their car anytime it gets damaged. But for you, you probably need to park it for a bit because you need to wait till month end, or you need to save a little. Yeah, so you're the one who needs the insurance the most. I mean, people have this notion that, oh, because the premiums are a bit expensive, then it's rich people who do comprehensive insurance. But the thing is that the person who doesn't have money readily available to be able to repair their vehicle when it gets damaged, you're the one who needs insurance the most, the comprehensive insurance the most.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you too very much for having me.
At the end of the last, what you want to tell our viewers out there?
So basically, I'd like to say that please make sure that you have insurance for your vehicles. When you send somebody else to go and do your insurance, when they come back, please ask to take a look at what they've done. I mean, sometimes erroneously or intentionally, somebody comes and has been sent by somebody to do insurance, and then they use their name to do the insurance. What will happen in the event of the claim is that when something goes wrong, I'm going to pay the money to the person who came to do the insurance. So ask to see what has been done, and make sure that the insurance has been done properly, with a proper company. I mean, when you go to the National Insurance Commission website, you see companies that are in good standing. So make sure that the company that you've done your insurance with is one that will be able to pay your claims when you have an issue. financial muscle is very important. So it's not just about the pricing, but make sure that the company has the muscle to stand beside you when you have.
And it's worth it. So I'm here with Hilton Ajili. Hilton Dana Ajili. She is manager, business development and operations at Allianz Insurance here in Ghana. We'll be talking everything about vehicle, or should I say motor insurance. If you're out there, you have a new vehicle, motorcycle, old vehicle, whatever it is, go out there, make sure you're insured and protected. Let's now go on Zoom and talk to Dr. Dillis, Ashley Max World Blood Donor Day. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to have you back on the show. Now, let's talk about this. Today is World Blood Donor Day. What do you have to tell my viewers out there?
So, like you rightly said, today is World Blood Donor Day. And it's a day set aside to celebrate gallant voluntary blood.
Dr. Dillis.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's a bit faint. Kindly adjust your audio. Let's have a conversation. So I'm asking, today is World Blood Donor Day. What are we telling you this morning?
So I said that we are celebrating our...
Okay, so we are going to try and go back to Dr. Dillis. But for now, the weather is a bit cold. It is raining heavily. It's raining heavily out there. I don't know about your area, but let's take a look at the weather report. When we come back, and the audio for Dr. Dillis has been fixed, we go back on Zoom and speak to her. Take a look at this. We'll be back. Welcome back. And as we talk about the weather, you go out there and it's cold and you are eating, cold stuff, you might end up getting sick. And we don't want that because COVID-19 is still with us. And alien and carelessness will give us something very bad. So let's still talk about the protocols and how best we can stay safe. Take a look at this. Hand washing practices. People have stopped washing their hands. But COVID is still with us. Don't forget that. Take a look at this. Farmer. And we are back, yes. Still watching this live here on this morning live on Metro TV. And I've been joined in the studio by my guest, Mr. David Kluche. He is the Chief Operating Officer of Manova. And he's here with us to talk about the World Blood Donor Day. Good morning, sir. And you're welcome. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Just stay with us. Let's take this tune. Okay, let's take this tune quickly, and when we come back, I'll still be here with Mr. David Kluche. It's World Blood Donor Day with us here on this morning. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so I'm still here with Mr. David Kluche, and yes, okay. let me tell you what the World Blood Donor Day today is. And today is the 14th of June 2021. And if you're out there, go out there and try and donate the blood, okay? Help people and help them save their lives. Okay, it's worth it. That's the only way we can help ourselves. So yes, World Blood Donor Day. Quickly, let me tell you what it is, and you can also help ourselves, one another, here in Ghana and beyond the world as well. So the theme for the World Blood Donor Day this year, 2021, is it says, "Give blood and keep the world beating." I love this. Give blood and keep the world beating us in the way the heart beats. You understand? Keep the world going on, moving on and on. And it says, the message highlights the essential contribution of blood donors make to keeping the world pulsating by saving lives and improving order, health as well. This one says, focus of this year's campaign for 2021. Same thing here. The World Blood Donor Day slogan will be give blood and keep the world beating. The message highlight the essential contribution, like I told you earlier. And I'm still here in the studio by Mr. David Clutcher. Don't go anywhere, stay with us. We're back here on This Morning Live in the studio.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yes.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always drink fresh, natural things, mineral water.
Still got
always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Do not drop the awareness. The fight is still on. Constant disinfection is still very pivotal in the fight against COVID-19. Call an expert today on 020-300-4055 or 050-126-5426 to ensure your space is disinfected.
on this morning. And I'll be doing this Mr. David Kluche from Manova Limited. Good morning, sir. Good morning. And welcome. Thank you. Great. Tell me about yourself.
My name is David Kafui.
Okay.
I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Manova Limited and Atlantic Life Sciences Limited.
What do you do there? What do you manufacture there?
We are a pharmaceutical company, and we've been going for the last 16 years. And we manufacturing pharmaceutical products for the Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
And we distribute products across the whole country from Accra all the way to the north, really.
Accra all the way to the north. That's some big things you have on your hand there.
Yes.
Now, today is World Blood Donor Day. What's your opinion about blood donation?
I think it's a very good program, and I think we encourage as many people as possible to support the donation because blood is essentially life, and when you have a loved one at a hospital and they are in need of blood and there's a shortage at the blood bank, it's a very stressful situation for the families around. So we encourage everyone to, as much as possible, to contribute to this novel idea because blood saves life.
Great, yes, and there's a fact, blood saves life. Yeah. But you are from a pharmaceutical background. Yes. You manufacture medicines and all that. Countrywide,
yes.
You're everywhere.
Yes.
Are there certain things one can take as a medicine where it will affect your blood and you won't even be able to donate blood to somebody else? Is it anything like that?
No. The what do you call it? We have there is a, what do you call it, iron. It's one of the most important micronutrients necessary for blood production in the body. So normally if you have some challenges with your iron production, that will also consequently lead to challenges with your blood production in your body. So certain what do you call it, products like iron tablets, folic acids and other things can also help. So we have some products called Trefa, which is a polymatose product, products, which can help in blood iron formation, which will subsequently lead to increase in blood in the body. So we have that product that helps people, and we do sell that product or further product on the market.
So this product actually also helps boost your blood production.
That's correct, yes.
That's a good one. How long does it take? If I should take this medicine, how long will it take for me to have enough blood to also give to others?
No. This is not, and I can't tell you precise correlation between taking this product and how many days it took before you give. But generally, before blood is given to somebody, there's a whole process of screening, going through that, and then you give blood. So there's a whole thing. But so that's the general problem.
I wanted to advise people out there this morning. I mean, it's World Blood Donors Day. I know people actually go and donate their blood and they take money. I don't know about that, but yes, I know that people do that actually. But as you go out there today to also donate blood and make sure that brothers and sisters are all safe and sound and all that, what should be our number one priority? What should be on our mind going forward?
I think it's a good thing to do, to save somebody's life, knowing that you have been able to contribute blood, donate blood to save somebody's life. It's a very good thing to do. People should be encouraged to do it, not necessarily because there's a financial reward. The financial reward is just there where it is provided, just to appreciate, but you cannot put the value on blood. You cannot put value on it. This is a free gift to us as humans. God has given it to us. It's produced naturally in our bodies, and therefore, if we're in a position to donate some to our colleagues, I think we should all do it. We should all do it with a good heart.
Now, I'm going to leave you to go right now, but before I do that, is there any other thing you want to tell our viewers this morning?
I think it's a very good day of World Blood Blood Day is a very good day, and we should all support this program. I think it's very important that we do that. We at Farmanova have products that can support this. We as a company are supporting the World Blood Day. We think it's a novel idea to support, and we are putting our support behind it to make sure that we can support the whole program. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for telling us this morning.
Metro TV, insightful and inspiring moments. Metro TV, insightful.